Easter didn't blow up just because of chocolate. Today, we're breaking down 5 moves that turned Easter into a billion-dollar machine and how you can use them in your business. Hey, lady bosses, are you working even after putting the kids to bed but still not getting results?
Are you tired of spending money on ads that aren't getting engagement?
Do you feel burdened that you aren't fulfilling your purpose in life because you are so consumed with work?
I'm your host, Brooke Boltz. I'm an attorney and founder of Boltz Legal. I started my business and in 1 year was bringing in 7 figures and am now bringing in multi-7 figures.
And I'm your co-host, Rachel Boltz, owner of Boltz Media. I've helped many businesses build their online presence and increase their revenue through digital marketing.
Want to hear how we did it?
We are here to help you achieve your goals personally, professionally, and spiritually.
So kick off your high heels, sit back, and let's ignite that passion.
We're Miss Biz, where we're putting the Miss in biz.
Let's get biz done. Easter celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It's powerful, it's meaningful, but from a business perspective, it's not marketable. You can't package redemption, grace, and the resurrection and sell it on a shelf. So for centuries, Easter was not a commercial holiday. But everything changed when culture started leaning into symbols that people could touch, see, and give. Things like eggs, which represented new life, rabbits, which represented multiplication, and baskets, which represent an experience. Then companies like Cadbury came along in the 1800s and productized it. They created the chocolate eggs, the decorated treats, and the seasonal packaging. And suddenly, Easter became giftable, traditions became repeatable, and sales became scalable.
Listen, I'm not gonna knock Cadbury eggs. Those are my favorite. I look forward to them every single year. And now they have all of the different types. So I don't blame them for wanting to get that product out there. But I do think that it's funny how commercialized all holidays have really started to become. Like even like non-holiday holidays are widely celebrated, and it's because they can make money off of it.
Right. What's a holiday if you can't make money on it?
Exactly.
So once manufacturing scaled, everything accelerated. They mass-produced chocolate, standardized packaging, nationwide distribution, retail displays were timed for each season. And the key is that they created ritualized consumption.
You know, it's funny, like it seems every year they start timing these things out like further away and further away. During Halloween now, you see Christmas items that are available for purchase.
Right.
And I know, you know, typically like 6 to 8 weeks ahead of time before each holiday, they've already got their shelves stocked. And then it's funny because I think I went to Walmart the day after one holiday and was expecting to get some items maybe at a discount. They had cleared off all of those shelves already and had it in a separate location. So Walmart doesn't play, guys, when it comes to making sure that everything is dismantled and we've got the next big thing to promote. They are on top of it.
Yeah. And what is so genius from a business perspective about it is that they don't have to market because it's already known and expected. Everybody knows that Christmas is here. Everybody knows that Easter is here. And so they don't have to encourage people to go out and buy things on those holidays because it's a tradition now. People expect, kids expect to get Easter baskets. Families expect to go to egg hunts, and consumers expect to buy all the things. So That's when Easter crossed the line from being just a holiday to a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah, so, Easter didn't just grow randomly. It followed a blueprint that you can apply to your business right now. And one of the lessons that we're going to talk about is if you can't sell the thing, sell the symbol. So what Easter did is they made sure, because they can't necessarily sell the resurrection of Jesus Christ, they sold chocolate eggs, which, like Brooke had mentioned, represents new life, bunnies, which represents multiplication, and baskets, which represent experience container. They translated a deep concept into a simple object. So the real life application of this is, if you, let's say, are in the legal industry, people don't understand insurance coverage disputes, but they understand denied claim. Here's your evidence survival kit or a hurricane prep kit. So it could be a branded checklist. It could be a physical welcome box for your new clients, or a claim fight blueprint.
Yeah. Another example is for fitness coaches. Instead of selling fat loss, you can sell a 28-day reset kit, or a meal prep guide, and a grocery list, and a progress tracker. Finding something tangible to go along with your service-based business is important to that connection and that memory of your business.
Yeah, it makes it stand out. It makes it recognizable. It's almost like another form of branding in a way.
Right. For another example is for financial advisors. Instead of just saying we do wealth planning, you can offer a freedom number calculator, or a retirement roadmap binder, something physical and tangible to go along with your service-based business that you can give away or you could sell.
Yeah, that's a great point. So one way that you can apply this is ask yourself, what do my clients not understand? And what's the simplest physical or visual representation of it? Another way that you could consider it is, what do people ask me about a lot? That's kind of how I personally developed some of my freebies or lead magnets, is I'll write down what people ask me and then generate a guide to help them, because if one person's questioning it, then other people are probably going to be questioning it as well. So then once you have that clearly identified, then you can create a PDF, a kit, or a branded process. And just remember, if they can hold it, they're likely to remember it.
Right. So lesson 2 from Easter is they created a tradition. It's not a one-time transaction. It's an annual experience. And so kids expect their Easter basket every year, and that expectation means there's a guaranteed demand for the Easter-related products. So real life business examples, Starbucks, every year in the fall, right, they have the pumpkin spice latte. And it isn't just a drink, it's a seasonal ritual for people. Mm-hmm. They look forward to it. They ask for it. They don't ask if it'll be coming. They ask, when is it coming? And that's a great example of an annual ritual that a company has created that people look forward to.
We are looking for young people.
That's creepy.
Not like that. We're looking for young, inspiring entrepreneurs or professionals.
They must be located in the Orlando area because we want to give them the chance to be on Miss Biz.
We are looking for 3 inspiring young professionals under the age of 30 that we can interview on the Miss Biz podcast.
So don't hide your kids or your wife. Nominate them today. Comment the word young professionals and we'll send you the nomination form. Let's get biz done.
Another example is Chick-fil-A and their peppermint milkshakes at Christmas time. Because it's there only for a limited time, it creates that emotional anticipation.
Yeah. Great point.
So for your business, and mine is a law firm, that I could do an annual client appreciation box every, say, November, Thanksgiving time, or a spring referral appreciation gift drop. And now the clients start to anticipate receiving that with excitement, and it's a touch point and a gift and something that causes them to remember me every year, even after their case is settled and we're not working together.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, any type of gifting is huge. I mean, Brooke has biz gifts, which can help you with your business to get on a regular gifting cycle. But there's a ton of opportunities to grow your business through gifting, and to stay memorable as well. So create that reoccurring rhythm. So quarterly client check-ins, annual gift programs, monthly insider updates, and then name it: the VIP client circle, the annual protection plan review, or the spring reset strategy session. I actually really like the quarterly client check-in a lot. I think that that's something that you should be doing anyways, but why not just take it up a notch?
Yeah. And if it has a name and it's reoccurring, it becomes a tradition.
Right.
And I actually looked up what the word Easter means, and it's comes from like a fertility goddess.
Really?
It's not anything related to the resurrection, but in other languages, most people call that season Pascha, which comes from Passover. So that has more of a
Interesting.
a spiritual significance. Still not the resurrection, but at least the Passover.
Yeah.
But we created the name Easter that relates to the commercial the commercial in marketing behind it, but it's also become what people know and what they refer to this holiday as. People don't necessarily call it Resurrection Day anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody refers to it as Easter. So it's just the power of naming whatever that ritual is that you're doing. If you name it and then it reoccurs, then it can become a tradition. Those are the two key points.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're having a difficult time trying to come up with different names, use ChatGPT, use Gemini, whatever platform knows you, has information stored about you, memory, then you can use that to help generate some names that you absolutely love and that, will stand out and are catchy. So the third lesson is you want to make sure that you sell emotion and not the logo. What Easter did is, because nobody buys candy because of cocoa percentages or ingredient quality. They buy because their kids will light up and it'll create a memory. So sorry to interrupt, but those chocolate Easter bunnies are really not that delicious. No.
At all.
No.
But yet they sell so many because it's become a tradition and the kids like it. My kids open it up with joy and then
bite the head off,
one bite and then throw the rest on the ground. They don't even eat it. But it's just the marketing has been so well done that how can you do an Easter basket without a chocolate Easter bunny? You just
can't.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah, so it's funny. They have all kinds of different flavored chocolate Easter bunnies now. They even have, I bought one for the girls. It's like a regular chocolate, but inside has like the Oreo filling in it.
I would maybe be interested. That could maybe interest me, but but the regular ones that are hollow, not very tasty. So what most law firms say, and this is an example of this, is we aggressively represent policyholders in insurance disputes. But some other slogans or phrases that could convert better is, when the insurance company says no, we step in and fight so you don't have to. Another example is, you've paid for coverage your whole life. We make sure it shows up when it matters.
I like that.
And finally, you're not crazy. This shouldn't have been denied. So relating it back to the client or the customer, you're selling the emotion that comes with the process, not the logic of why this candy is the best candy. Because frankly, those Easter bunnies
Are not.
yeah.
No, they're not. So fill this sentence. My clients don't hire me for blank. They hire me because they want to feel blank. So
Yeah.
how would you fill that in?
Let's see. My clients don't hire me for my legal knowledge. They hire me because they want to feel relief from the stress of doing it themselves. I've had friends who had accidents, and I talk to them, and their accident's not too bad, and they think maybe they'll get better. And so I say to them, look, if you get better in a couple weeks, there's no reason to hire me. And then a couple weeks later, they call me and they're like, can I just hire you? Because they're sending me all this paperwork and I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know what this paperwork means. And I just don't want to deal with it. And so that was really eye-opening to me, because when I get that paperwork, I see it all the time. I know what it means. And so it's not a stressor for me to think about filling out that paperwork, but to them it is. And so it made me realize that going it alone is a major relief. Or no, sorry, not having to go it alone is a stress relief for people, because they don't have to deal with it or worry about it anymore.
Yeah, they know they have an advocate who's going to be looking out for their best interest and be able to fight for them for what they need, and they're not going to be taken advantage of.
How about you? How would you fill in that sentence?
My clients don't hire me for likes. They hire me because they want to feel the results.
Like that.
Yeah.
So fill in that sentence, and then from there you can build your messaging, you can build your intake, your follow-up, your content all around that feeling.
That's a great tip.
So how to apply this is change your messaging from we provide X service to we help you feel, and then fill in the blank. Some examples could be we help you feel safe, we help you feel confident, we help you feel in control. Emotion closes the deal, and logic justifies it later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you love the Miss Biz podcast?
Because we love you.
Here's 3 things you can do to show your support.
1. Write us a review. Apple, Spotify, and Google My Business are the best platforms to write a review.
2. Follow us on social media. Our handle is @MissBizPodcast.
3. Join our Facebook group, Miss Biz Nation, for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes footage. Also, ask questions related to your business and discuss topics from our episodes.
So the 4th lesson is to make it visual or be invisible. So what Easter did is you can recognize Easter instantly through the pastel colors, the eggs, the bunnies, the grass baskets. That's not accidental, that's branding. And some real life examples of this, the first one is McDonald's. They have the golden arches made out of the French fries, and that's instant recognition. Tiffany & Company is another one. That blue box is more valuable than the product that's actually inside of it.
So the opportunity is big. Most law firms, for example, they look really similar, even identical. They sound the same. They feel boring. So to build a unique brand, I try to do things like create parody songs, use bold messaging, and lean into my faith. But then I have to systematize the visual by doing things like having a signature color. For me, if you look at my Bolts Legal social media, everything is purple. That's the color that we use. So We do purple. Miss Biz stuff is all pink. So have your signature color, your consistent case story visuals, your branded client gift boxes, and Instagram reels with recognizable format so that people recognize it's you even before they listen to the content or see the content. So I know this is your area of expertise. So do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say consistency is also really important. If you're putting that message out, make sure that you're consistent with the hex codes that you're using, the font types that you're using. Make sure that it's a similar style. You want some differentiation, but you definitely want it to look like it's part of the same brand family.
So ask yourself, if someone saw my content with no logo and no photo of yourself, would they know it's you? If not, then you need to tighten up on your branding. You need to pick your colors, pick 1 or 2 reoccurring visual styles, and then repeat them relentlessly, because familiarity builds trust and recognition.
So I've actually this year been selling a lot of my branding packages to clients, and we have different ones for different needs. We have a small one just to get you started and use as a guide, and then we have like a full blown one that comes with email signatures and pre-made social media templates for you, so you can just plug and chug. But I will tell you, like, the difference, not just in terms of recognition, but even in revenue, can be huge. Once you start having that consistent, strong brand that is accurately depicting the emotion that you're trying to convey, can completely change your business.
Yeah. It also just makes you look put together and professional, and repetition is so important. People need to, what it used to be like have 7 touch points, now I think it's 21. And so when they're scrolling through, even if they're not stopping, as long as they're seeing and recognizing it's you quickly because there's a consistency in your brand, it's still reminding them that you're there. And if it looks professionally done, it's going to create an impression that you are good at what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're interested in a brand kit, just a little side note here, feel free to reach out to me at boltzmedia.com.
So lesson 5 is simplicity. Simplicity scales. And what Easter did is it's a simple Easter basket. It's repeatable, it's customizable, and everyone can tailor it to their own liking. And that's why it's scaled globally. And the real life business examples are things like the McDonald's Happy Meal. It's the same everywhere. It's easy to replicate, and kids love it. It's a simple little toy, and then the entree, the fries, the apples. It's simple, so it's repeatable.
They know what to look forward to.
Exactly. They know what they're going to get every time as well. Another example is Orange Theory, the fitness gym. It has the same workout structure every class, so people know what they're going to be getting. It's predictable, and so it's scalable. Another, applying this to my business in the law firm, instead of custom legal services tailored to your needs, we can create the 3-step claim recovery system. Example, investigate, document, demand. Now clients understand what happens, what to expect, and why we are different.
And how you can apply this would be to turn your processes in 3 to 5 steps and make sure that you name it well. So it could be the recovery roadmap, the protection process, a case clarity system, something that accurately conveys what is involved in that process. And if it's simple enough to explain in 10 seconds, it can definitely scale.
Yeah. So this week, your challenge is, don't just work on your business. Build one of these items we talked about in the lessons. So for example, a symbolic product, if you're a service-based business and you need something tangible, build that out this week. Or a reoccurring tradition, such as client appreciation, November gift boxes every year, or a more emotional message. If you've been talking just about here's what I do, work on creating it, making it more emotional, or a stronger visual identity. Maybe you need a stronger branding you need your branding to be more cohesive or identifiable. Or maybe you just need to simplify your process. It's too complex for people to follow or too complex for it to scale. So you don't have to do all 5 of these things this week, but pick one and do it really well.
We appreciate you and are honored to be on this journey with you. We can't wait to help you, to encourage you, and show you how to grow personally, professionally, and spiritually.
If you found Miss Biz helpful, please leave a review and share with others.
You can follow us on social media at Miss Biz Podcast.
For legal questions or services, please visit boltslegal.com.
And for digital marketing needs, please visit boltsmedia.com. Let's get biz done.